Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today you can see we're in the gym with it. I'm in a hotel room because I'm not gonna be in Corpus this live cop, but it's cool because I can keep the videos rolling and I don't really got much to do other than school because I'm not working right now because I took this whole week off, so I can just pump out this Droplist video, which I've never done before. But if I have enough time, I'm gonna try to start doing them during the week. As you can see, we have a strange ginger man there in the background. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's week 5 retail and resale. Alright, so I'm going to start from least hype to most hype, like from the least retail, the bricks, all the way up to the banger items of the week. So to start it off, we got this, this week's supposed to be highlighted by this Joel Peter collab, which is basically an artist that takes pictures of, what was it, I looked it up, it's like he finds trans and like intersex people very interesting, and a lot of strange photos, which I don't know what you guys are rocking on Supreme, but I'm not really feeling this collab too much, and I feel like not a lot of other people are going to. Let me just go ahead and zoom up on this graphic real quick. Can't really tell what's going on here, but it's probably something strange, and I think this whole collab is going to be a brick, other than we saw, I'm not sure what the collab name was, but from last year we saw someone where there's a lot of nudity and like, I don't know, some Satan stuff going on there, some really strange stuff that I thought was going to break hardcore, and I think like the next season over, all this stuff just shot up in resale, so now it's doing, I think, triple over retail, which is crazy and strange to see for something like that, because usually Supreme, even if there's like curse words on it and it's like too big, not a lot of people rock with it. And then, so this is the long sleeve, it has a, what is this, look, what is this, some dude with leaves on the back of his head, I believe. I saw that that's like one of his actual photographs, one of his most popular ones. And this one we have, not too sure what's going on here either, but it's the T. And for the retails, I think that the sweatshirt will probably be doing around 178, something around there. And the long sleeves probably gonna be around 65 to 70. And then since it's a collab tee, it's probably going to be around that 54 range. Next time we're going into a thin stripe polo. Most Supreme polos, I mean, they don't really do well in the aftermarket just because there's little branding most of the time. And I mean, who wants to pay like, there's probably going to be like 140 just for a polo. So when you can just find like an average polo without the small Supreme branding, you can just get it from literally anywhere else. And it's going to be more than half the retail than the Supreme one. Next time we got here is this little crusher. I don't know. These, I don't really want to call these bricks because I know that these last year, like I know the patchwork was a thing that was popping off. I could see these going, honestly. This might be a sleeper item of the week, is picking up one of these. These probably going to be around, see, an average crusher is probably going to be around 60, but since it's crochet, I believe that's how you say it. It might be a little bit higher, but I can't see it going over 80. I don't think it'll be going over 80 for the retail, so that might be one of the sleeper items of this week. As long with, we have the patchwork sweatpants, which I said last year patchwork was going crazy, and if we would have got this last year, I definitely think it would be doing numbers. These honestly aren't too bad. I don't know, just because it's going to be like a brick week, these might take off in resale, but don't quote me. I'd get this for the personal and hold it a little bit, and if it does start to take off in resale, you can go ahead and dump your pair, but I wouldn't buy this with intents of resale unless you really know what you're doing, because this one's pretty risky. The next one, this is the crochet zip up sweater, and this is probably going to be around 200, maybe 220. I think it's gonna be a little expensive just because I crochet. And if you pick up this or the bucket hat, I think this will be doing well. But I think if you're just for resale purposes, just because this retail is gonna be a lot more than crusher, just go with the crusher. Just because it'll probably have better profit margins, and you have a lot less into it, like to invest into it to get more profit back. So you're not putting as much out there, because $200 is a lot more to put on something that's kind of risky than just $7 or than just $70. And the next one, there's really not a lot confirmed yet. I know it's gonna happen next morning when they push out the retails. We're probably gonna get at least 4 more items, because I don't believe that this week that this is the only thing dropping. We're supposed to have North Face S logos, which actually they delete those pictures, and those things are fire. I believe those will be dropping next week or the week after, because there's no way that. Anyways, I saw that there's no way that they're gonna drop those if they already have, because they're not gonna have this big collab, because they dropped 4 pieces, which isn't big, but they're not gonna drop that and North Face, just because that doesn't seem like something that they would do. And next we have this panel football jersey. Now football jerseys, they have a pretty high retail. I believe it's around 160. I'm not too sure. I mean, honestly, these aren't bad at all. This kind of matches like the Supreme 5s that dropped a couple years ago. It has a little world famous in the back. 20 Supreme. It's just me or does Supreme put 20 on a lot of the jerseys? Quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe they do that quite often. But yeah, so we have this little this red navy, the camo, the black, and then this gray and purple. If you're going for resale for only, I'm not sure. I don't think these still take off, but if you are going for resale, I'd definitely stay with that desert camo, just because I think that, usually the highlighted color is going to be put on a different page like this is. Like you can tell that the purple and gray, that's probably not going to take off. So they're not going to put it like over here. If you guys kind of know what I'm saying, they kind of pick out and show you which colors are going to do the best. At least that's what they usually do. The one that you can actually see the full pictures of is usually the best color to go with. And then here's the patchwork hoodie. You see, I think these will take off, you know. I don't think they'll be doing too much over retail, but these, for resale tint, I think they'll definitely be doing better than the sweatpants will be. So I would go ahead and say pick up a pair, maybe in smaller XL. It's still really risky, but like, see, I think this color is pretty well. Other than that, I believe that that gray and white, you can't really go wrong with it, because it's probably the most subtle color, other than, I'm not sure what that is. It kind of looks like black, and then it's kind of bleached on the arms. I don't know, this shirt has a really weird wash. I'm not sure if it's the pictures, or it kind of looks like a rugged, like bleached wash or something. But that's not a bad item to go for. I think that the retail is going to be up there around 170, but other than that, I mean, it's not a bad item to pick up. On a brick week, it might pop off. And this is probably the most hype item right now. It's the Widow Step Stool, which is, we've been dropping chairs. I think every single chair. There was one director's chair from, I believe, last season, the season before, I forgot. But that took a while. That was a break for a little bit, but that took a while to go back up. And these, I mean, I can't see retail. Okay, I think it's going to resell as long as the retail is over 100, which I looked it up, and the actual company, if it wasn't with no Supreme branding, is 50. So I think they're going to market around 50 to 70. Anything more like that, they're kind of screwing us. But we can still find profit margins within, like if it's peaked at 70. Just because, I mean, as you guys see, a lot of people didn't think that the Supreme wrench from last week was going to go, but that reminds a lot of people of like the 2015 Supreme, like when people were just buying like random accessories just because they had the branding on it. So I think this will definitely be the best item, definitely the safest. Of course, the red's probably going to do the best, but if you're just trying to grab one, if you're going manual, I would definitely go with the blue, just because it's better to get a color than to get nothing at all. That's what I've realized. Like, if it's a really hype t-shirt, go for the mediums, go for like the white colors instead of the blacks, just because it's better to secure the item than just to get like, because it's kind of petty just to buy like only the XLs, but they're only like $10 more than the mediums, so you might as well get some money other than just leaving out of it and not getting nothing at all. But yeah, this week is pretty weak so far. As you can see right here, it says that the full list is not out yet, which of course we'll probably be getting it tomorrow. Alright guys, so I cut out, and what I was saying before that was just keep a close eye on Drops by Jay, see if he posts anything. I mean, if your Instagram's full Supreme, all you gotta do is scroll down a little bit, and they'll say something's leaked to drop this weekend. I mean, this week, but chances are at least one item that's gonna be hype is gonna drop, because they're not gonna leave. I mean, Supreme's done it in the past, but I think it's too, we're week 5, that's too early in the season to be giving us these like crappy weeks. So I think they'll give us, I don't know, they'll throw us a bone. At least I hope so. So just keep a close eye on that, and thanks for watching the video. Be sure to Follow Corpus Christi Kicks. I have a couple tees left. If you guys want to scoop them up, I can throw you guys a deal if you're from the YouTube channel, and it's gonna be in the comments below or the description. And be sure to like the video and subscribe. As always, peace.